Most appetite supplements are pills. This one's dessert. This is the Hinuki review. 1 stick after lunch, for the 3 p.m. snacking. Worth buying if you graze, not for the reason the ads give. Links in the description with the multi-pack discount. Using it supports the channel. The actual problem here isn't willpower. Most people eat fine at meals. Breakfast, fine. Lunch, fine. Then, 3 o'clock arrives and something switches on. You're not hungry exactly. You're just aware of food. There's a name people use for it now: food noise. That background chatter about what you could eat next. And then, around 9 in the evening, the kitchen starts calling again. And then, around 9 in the evening, the kitchen starts calling again. That's the part that costs you, not dinner. Hinuki is built for that gap. Here's what turns up. 10 sticks in a pouch, 20 grams each, 200 grams in total. Pomegranate flavor. You tear the top and eat it straight from the sachet. No water, no shaker, no mixing, nothing that needs a fridge. It takes seconds, and it lives in a handbag. Now, the part that does the work. Look at the jelly. Those dark flecks are chia seeds, and they aren't decoration. Chia takes on many times its own weight in liquid and turns into a gel, which is why the texture is thick rather than runny. Eat that on top of a meal you've just finished and it takes up room. Eat that on top of a meal you've just finished and it takes up room. Alongside it, there's prebiotic fiber, the FOS and Fibersol-2. Alongside it, there's prebiotic fiber, the FOS and Fibersol-2. Hinuki puts the total at 4.2 grams of fiber per stick and points to Fibersol-2 as the one studied for smoothing out the glucose response after eating. The prebiotic fiber is food for the bacteria already living in your gut. The prebiotic fiber is food for the bacteria already living in your gut. And Hinuki lists 750 milligrams of HCA a stick. That's the ingredient the marketing leans on across this entire category. I'd put it differently. The fiber is the engine, the Garcinia is the badge. And that's fine, because the fiber is the part with a physical mechanism. And that's fine, because the fiber is the part with a physical mechanism. That's where most appetite products quietly fail. You buy the capsules, you take them for a week or two, and then the bottle just sits there. Hinuki tastes like a tart pomegranate jelly with a bit of honey behind it. There's a reason it's built like a treat instead of a tablet. You'll keep doing it. After lunch, chewed properly, every day. So, what should you expect, and when? Straight away, the gel and the fiber are working on the meal you just finished. The gut side takes longer. Hinuki's own answer is 3 to 8 weeks of daily use. At exactly the moment your appetite decides how the rest of your day is going to go, for the microbiome side to build. And that's the honest timeline. They buy a single pack, use it for 10 days, and decide. 10 sticks is 10 days. They buy a single pack, use it for 10 days, and decide. 10 sticks is 10 days. So it isn't for the person who wants to buy 1 pack and decide by Friday. What it does is turn the volume down on the snacking, so the rest of what you're doing counts. Let's do the numbers, because there's a right way to buy this. As of today, 1 pack on its own is the most expensive way in. The price per pack drops with every pack you add, by roughly 1/3 at the 4-pack. And there's a subscribe and save price sitting below the one-time price on every tier. 4 packs is 40 sticks. That's the month this product is actually designed around, at the lowest per stick price they offer. And checkout lands on subscribe by default, so pick one off if you'd rather. There's also a 60-day returns window. If it turns out not to be for you, you can send it back. You cover the return postage, they handle the refund. You cover the return postage, they handle the refund. If your problem is the grazing, the snacking, the food noise between meals, Hinuki is worth buying. And I'd buy the 4-pack rather than the 1. It's a pleasant little ritual after lunch that puts chia gel and fiber, where your appetite is making its decisions. The taste is why it survives past week 1, and week 4 is where the rest of it turns up. The link's in the description, and the current multi-pack offer is on that page. Check today's price before you order, because it does move. If you're doing this properly, take the 4-pack and start tomorrow after lunch.